Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday School. My name is Chessie Brenton, and I'm the Director of Children and Family Ministries at Manchester United Methodist Church. We're so excited that you're here to join us for more great Good Shepherd stories. During the month of November, we're going to talk about some new characters, maybe ones you've heard before, or they might be brand new, which is great. We're going to be talking about Samuel and Saul and David. And you know what is extra special about this month is that many times you will hear about Jesus being referred to as the ancestor of David. Before we get started with our story for today, I just want to let you know where you can find these stories after the 9:30 and 11 o'clock worship services on Facebook Live, and also through the Children and Family Ministry Facebook page. Remember, parents, these stories come with wondering questions, and these are wondering questions that I want you all to wonder together. Please try so hard not to answer them for your children. Enjoy wondering together. Again, we're so excited that you're here for our month of November, and we'll see you again. I'll be back again soon as we head into the end of November and we get started into Advent. Have a great Sunday. I look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye. Good morning, everyone. My name is Chessie Brenton, and I'm the Director of Children and Family Ministries here at Manchester United Methodist Church. I have a very special story to tell you today, another wonderful Good Shepherd story. And our story is about the birth of Samuel. This story can be found in the Old Testament of the Bible. Remember, that's the part that doesn't have Jesus in it. So you know what? As we get ready to do our story for today, can you make silence with me so that I can find all of the words to today's story? They're all inside of me. So let's make silence together. There was a faithful woman who was one of the people of God. Her name was Hannah. She was married to a man named Elkanah. Hannah was sad because she had no children. Sometimes people were unkind to her because she didn't have any children. One day, when Elkanah and Hannah went to worship God in Shiloh, she saw Eli, the priest, sitting by the temple. Then Hannah prayed a prayer to God. She promised Yahweh that if Yahweh remembered her and gave her a son, she would give him back to God. As Hannah prayed, Eli watched her. Hannah's lips were moving, but she was saying the words in her heart. Eli saw her and made a mistake. He thought Hannah was drunk. He spoke to her angrily. "How long will you be drunk?" he asked. But Hannah explained to Eli that she was praying for a child. Eli heard her and made her a promise. He told her that God would give her what she asked for, a son. Later that year, it happened. Hannah had a son. She named him Samuel because that name means ask of God. Years later, when Samuel was a little boy, Hannah brought him back to the high priest at the temple. There, Hannah praised God for giving her a son and told Eli the priest that Samuel would now serve him in the temple. Hannah and Elkanah went often to visit Samuel. Hannah brought him gifts, and each time the priest would bless her. Hannah had 5 more children. And Samuel grew in the presence of Yahweh. Friends, I wonder if Samuel wanted to go live in the temple. I wonder what kind of temple has beds and kitchens. I wonder if Hannah cried when she had to leave Samuel. And I wonder if Samuel cried when his mom left. I wonder if Samuel knew the story of his birth. And I wonder, friends, if Samuel felt special. I now have some questions for our older friends. When the priest found Hannah, he thought she was drunk. When Hannah explained that she was praying for a child, the priest prayed too. Hannah soon became pregnant. Do you think God listens more to one person's prayer, like a minister, than another person's prayers? I wonder. Hannah promised to give her child to God to serve in the temple. Imagine you are Samuel. How would you feel about living out your parents' promise? And lastly, friends, today, how do you feel about living out what your parents expect of you? Watch carefully as I put our story away for today, so that when we come back to church, you will know how to make this story your own and be able to share it with friends and family. Thank you so much for joining me today for our story about the birth of Samuel. Such a special story. I hope that you'll continue to join us. We have activities and coloring pages on the Children and Family Ministry Facebook page. And don't forget that during the week, I do Bible Stories with Chessie, where we dive deeper into these great stories. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.